Heartland Season 19 Episode 9 delivers one of the most intense chapters of the season. From shocking family news to dangerous enemies resurfacing, this episode pushes every storyline forward. The moment the episode begins, the tension is already high, and every scene builds toward a finale that leaves the entire ranch on edge. The episode opens with a powerful hook. Georgie returns home with Peter, and the happiness on her face says everything. She looks out the car window, taking in the familiar landscape, clearly relieved to be back at Heartland. But her return is only the beginning, because trouble at the ranch is already growing. At the same time, Lou reports the recent cattle theft to the police. She explains that rustlers stole their cows again. The police admit they are short on officers and cannot watch every field. Jack steps in and says they will protect their own land if they have to. The family agrees to install security cameras across their properties since the danger is getting worse. Nathan also arrives at the ranch with Bigby, Gracie's young ranch horse that she could not control. He brings the horse to Amy, hoping she can help. Amy asks why he did not tell Gracie, and Nathan explains that Gracie would never accept help unless she saw real progress. Amy gives him updates about the rustlers, hinting that the situation is far more serious than anyone wants to admit. The energy in the house shifts when Peter surprises everyone by showing up with Georgie. Georgie shares more big news. She has entered the Springview Grand Prix happening next weekend. Katie then asks the question Lou has been waiting for. Is Quinn here too? Lou eagerly checks Georgie's ring finger, expecting an engagement. The room goes silent when Georgie reveals she and Quinn broke up. The family is heartbroken, and the atmosphere changes immediately. During dinner, Georgie explains her breakup decision. She says she does not regret it, yet it is clear the pain is still fresh. She also shares that she has been struggling in the jumping ring with Phoenix and asks Amy to help her once she finishes training Bigby. When Georgie calls Nathan great, the room becomes awkward. Amy explains she is just training Gracie's horse. Lou shows discomfort at the mention of Gracie again. Peter gently ends the tension, suggesting they enjoy their family time. Later, as Amy trains Bigby, a man named Shim approaches her. He introduces himself as an old hockey friend of Dex. When he hears Dex is at the rodeo grounds, he heads there to find him. At the rodeo, Dex is kissing River instead of training. Katie arrives and reminds them that practice comes first. Her frustration is clear. When Shim arrives, Dex freezes. He clearly does not want to see him. Dex walks away, skipping training entirely. Meanwhile, Jack and Lou install security cameras at the spot where cattle first disappeared. Lou syncs the system to her phone. The family hopes this will finally give them answers. Later, Peter and Georgie go for a run. Peter encourages her to stop holding in her emotions. After he leaves, Georgie attempts to call Quinn. He does not answer. She tries again and again before leaving a sad voice message asking him to call her back. Back at the ranch, Gracie arrives searching for Lou. She tells Amy that rustlers hit her ranch too. Then she spots her horse in the pen and becomes upset, thinking Amy went behind her back. Amy explains the situation, but Gracie is still frustrated. She then says they will work with the horse together later. Lou helps her set up the camera system, and Peter notices Lou trying to be more understanding. Georgie helps Katie with her practice, noticing that River continues to skip sessions. Georgie takes River's place and performs extremely well with Katie. Katie asks Georgie to become her partner. Georgie hesitates and asks if this is because she is annoyed with River. Katie denies jealousy, but her reaction tells a different story. Meanwhile, Amy continues working with Bigby. As Gracie watches, she says Amy reminds her of Marion, who used to mentor her. When Gracie tries to handle the horse, he panics again. Amy suggests giving him a break so he can reset. Nathan returns, and Amy tells him she and Gracie are now working on the horse together. She also explains the emotional history between Marion and Gracie. Suddenly, Shim appears again, and Dex reacts badly. Dex accuses Shim of ruining his hockey career. Emotions explode, and Dex punches Shim. Jack rushes out and orders Shim off the property. Then Jack tells Dex that his behavior has crossed the line. Dex is told to leave the ranch in the morning. Later that day, Nathan has to leave. Amy shows Lindy pictures from Marion's journal. While looking through the pages, Amy discovers something written about Gracie. The words shock her. That evening, River arrives to apologize to Katie. He tells her Dex is being kicked off the ranch and asks for her help to talk to Jack. Katie refuses. River becomes angry, accusing her of being judgmental and saying she should be happy for him if she were truly a friend. A little later, Gracie returns to try again with her horse. Amy finally confronts her about what she read in Marian's journal. The entry says Gracie whipped her horse when she was younger. Gracie becomes emotional. She explains that Marian warned everyone about her and ruined her chances at becoming a trainer. She feels misunderstood and hurt. Later that night, Gracie returns again to work with Bigby. Amy softens and tells her that Marian regretted how things ended between them. Gracie tears up and explains she was young. She made a mistake, and she wishes she could fix it. As the horse finally calms, Gracie admits Amy is just like her mother, and the moment becomes deeply emotional. During the family cookout at the Dude Ranch, Katie opens up and says she may have lost a friend. Hearing this, Georgie breaks down. She confesses she did not handle her breakup with Quinn well. She feels guilty for blindsiding him and admits she hurt him deeply. She cries in her father's arms. Back at the ranch, Gracie slowly gains Bigby's trust. With Amy guiding her step by step, Gracie finally manages to put the halter on him. She cries with relief. Late that night, Lou and Jack sit watching the gate. A vehicle approaches. Jack grabs his gun and moves toward it. As he gets closer, he realizes it is Lou. She explains she could not stay home. The fear of going bankrupt is crushing her. Jack comforts her as she breaks down. Inside the house, Amy talks to Nathan about Gracie. Lindy sees them kissing but seems comfortable with it. When Lou and Jack get ready to head home, they suddenly hear a cattle trailer. Jack rushes toward the sound. He sees someone cutting the fence wire. When the figure turns, it is Wes Kallstrom from the early seasons. Jack points his gun, ordering him to stop. Before he can react, Wes's partner hits Jack hard in the head. They escape into the night. Lou arrives and finds Jack on the ground. She panics but helps him back up. The next morning, they call the police. Lou got the license plate number. The police say they know the owner but cannot share details yet. Jack then uses Lise as private investigator and discovers the truth. The truck belongs to Wes Kallstrom. Amy is shocked. She explains to Nathan that Wes once stole Spartan and tried to burn down their barn. Jack, Lou, and Nathan agree that they must confront Wes, even though Amy and Peter warn them not to take such a big risk. Meanwhile, Georgie calls Quinn again. This time she apologizes with sincerity. She tells him she does not want to lose him and asks him to talk when he feels ready. She says she loves him and wishes the best for him, no matter what happens next. As the episode ends, Jack, Lou, and Nathan drive toward Wes's property. They are determined to protect their home and end the rustler attacks once and for all. The screen turns tense as the story closes on this cliffhanger, leaving everyone waiting for what could become a dangerous confrontation with an old enemy.